English with deck. That was a brilliant little stretch. Felt something crack in my back just then. Not sure if that's a positive or a negative, a pro or a con, a good point or a bad point. Hmm. Oh, brilliant. No, no, no. You know, this sounds so, I don't know, cliche, but as we get older, it's really important to actually account for how much sleep we are getting. You know, there's that common set of phrases, early bird or night owl. There's some people who are early birds. There's some people who are night owls, and there are a few people who are sort of in between. And now I used to be quite a short sleeper and an early bird, meaning I could go to sleep reasonably late and wake up reasonably early and have little effects or knock-on effects the next day, or so I thought. And to a degree, that's definitely true. When you're younger, you can sort of recuperate faster. You can recharge at a higher speed. You don't feel the effects so much. However, I've really noticed over the past year or so. Now, whether this is a fact of getting older or whether it's just my lifestyle has changed, meaning I need more sleep, or what the actual reason is, I can't tell you. But I can tell you that I have come to the conclusion that actually these days I am not very good at coping as a short sleeper and an early bird. I can be an early bird or I can be a reasonably short sleeper, but I really have gotten into the habit, rightly or wrongly, of taking an afternoon nap. Now, I don't do this every day. There are definitely more days I do it than I don't. Um, but it does have a bit of a knock-on effect. Now, that knock-on effect is that when I take an afternoon nap, I probably won't sleep as well that evening, or I won't sleep as early as I could do. You know, and it does make me realize, sort of thing, that, for example, let's say Monday daytime I take an afternoon nap, and then Monday evening I fall asleep later, but then Tuesday morning I have to wake up early, meaning I've had a short and maybe deep sleep, but maybe I haven't had enough REM sleep, the good sleep. Meaning that Tuesday daytime I'm a bit sluggish, lethargic, zombified. And then it gets to Tuesday night, maybe I fall asleep early. But then Wednesday, I have another afternoon nap and the cycle continues. So recently, I have been trying not to take that afternoon nap in the hope that I fall asleep earlier and quicker. And for the most part, it does work. Simply because when I have a short sleep with an early start, I do find these days that if I've done that and don't take an afternoon nap, I get a bit grumpy. And that sounds a bit childish, but I become irritable. And no one wants to be irritable, but I do notice that difference in my brain, that difference in my temperament, blah, 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 in my temperament. And it's only subtle. I'm not there like, "Rah! Angry, angry, shouting, shouting." No, 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 nothing like that. But irritability increases, just being a little bit Oh, sorry, had a good stretch then. Being a little bit grumpy, and you know, sleep is so important. Now we all know this, but I think it is understated a lot, especially as we get a bit older. And it's not just for functioning in the next day or the next few days, but if we are, well, not getting enough sleep, we have a lack of sleep, you know, we don't remember things as well. For exams, for daily life, we become forgetful. We can't organize things so well. We get restless. The knock on effects are endless. So, I think being a short sleeper is fine. And some people are absolutely fine with it. But at some points, our bodies will and do change. And that is completely normal. Of course, some people may go the opposite way and go from long sleepers to short sleepers. The body is a fascinating thing. Okay, well, whichever you are, if you're a short sleeper, a long sleeper, a night owl, or an early bird, take it easy, be careful, and make sure to take your body's condition into consideration. But for now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day and a great evening. Bye for now. See you in the next one.